Alright, what's up, my friends? It is Ravnica Allegiance time, pre-release time. That's right, pre-release. Pre-releases are tonight and this weekend. And let's dive right in. This is my first sealed deck for Ravnica Allegiance. Little pre-release preparation. And this weekend, actually, we're looking for some two-headed giant. This is a pretty good open. I'm going to try and find a two-headed giant pre-release on Long Island. If you know where one is, please let me know. Because John, my 8-year-old, is going to be my 2HG partner. It's going to be his first ever tournament. He's going to get his DCI card. Pretty cool. So, we've opened some good rares here. We've opened 2 Simic rares. Incubation Druid, Spellbreaker are all great. We can play Warrant in our Simic deck. So, pretty good open as far as the rares go. Hydra Krasis. This card seems really good and sealed, obviously. Incubation Druid, obviously good with the Krasis, and just a good card in general. And then Zagana, Utopian Speaker, another really good card in limited. Yeah, really good. So, oh, that's cool. I already had some stuff, apparently. All right, so let's poke through here and look at our sealed pool. We're gonna go through each color. When you're going through your sealed deck, obviously, you want to go through and kind of look at each color, see what each color looks like, get a feel for it. Look for where the good cards are. Look for where the colors. Look for the cards that jump out at you as like, these cards make me want to play these colors, you know. And we'll go over that a little more. So I'll just pop right through right now. We got a pump spell. Just the usual pump spell. Random flyer. Random bear. Random flicker effect. Random 2-drop. This card's fine. Untap stackers. This card's really good. Minister of Obligation. Very powerful card in limited. Afterlife seems really good in limited. Voting Spirits, a 3/3 for 3 is pretty good. Sideboard card. We're playing game best of 1 though, so 3 damage to a tapped creature. This is fine. Not an amazing card, but fine. Pretty reasonable. The fact that it can actually kill bigger things is nice. And you're not stuck in casting it in combat. So usually like the 2 mana deal 3 to an attacker opens you up to a lot of blowouts, but that is a little better than that. So Knight of Sorrows, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Fairy Duelist is cute, nice tricky card. Slimebind, Commando, Senate Courier's not bad.
Oh man, I hope we open a lot of the Stone Rains.
What's up, Sunset? Skitter Eel, reasonable little common. Showbringer seems very good. 3/3 flyer for 5 and frost something down. It's pretty good. Humongulous and Prying Eyes. Nothing really has stood out so far in either color. There's a lot of like, I mean, Ministrant's good, but for the most part, a lot of like fine cards. Nothing like, yo, play this color. This card's good. Bladebrand, gives creature death touch and cantrips. I like that card. 2 Plague Rite, Rakdos Trumpeter. It's okay. Cry of the Carnarium's good. Grotesque Demise seems pretty good. Spire Mangler. It's fun. Racketeers. This card's pretty good. This card seems like a good sealed card. And again, all of these impressions are first impressions. I have not played a game of this set. So these are all first impressions. They may be wrong or right, but just letting everyone know this is not like, I have not done 45 sealed decks, and I'm now coming to you with all the wealth of information that I have. This is the pre-release, and I'm looking at the cards for the first time, like you probably are as well. So, but this card seems very good and sealed. 3 power is enough to attack through stuff, and then it can trade with something and make 2 flyers. That's really good card advantage. So.
Will the list article be released at the end of the stream?
Drake, my friend, it's already up. Check out CoolStuffInc.com. My article is up. It is the 10 decks that I played on stream on Wednesday. My 10 new decks and letter grades and comments about them. They're all there. All 10 deck lists. CoolStuffInc.com. Links in chat. Check it out. Went up about an hour or 2 ago. All right. Sounds good. All right. Some kill spells. Debtor's Transport. Same thing. Just like, this is a little more expensive, but it's still a reasonably sized creature that can trade up. And 2 1/1 flyers are pretty good. So, Deface is whatever. Spewer. Yeah, whatever. Storm Strike, whatever. I imagine most of the powerful cards are the gold cards, so there's a bear. This card's fine. It's a 3/2, can loot. Final Limited Life Stage is good. Gates Ablaze. Let's see how many gates we have. Not nothing really exciting here either. Incubation Druid's definitely good. Put a counter on it. Stunning. This card's okay. Titanic Brawl is a fine removal spell. A Gatebreaker Ram. So we have a few gate payoff cards. That's really it though. Jeez, not a lot of green cards. And then this is a fine limited filler card. 3/2, block some stuff, gain some life. Alright, now I'll get some good stuff here. We get to the gold cards. This is where the important things are. So we got Warrant Warden. This card's very good. Azorius Charm, very solid. And then the Sarah Angel effect. Not black-green. Anyone? Remember, Sarah Angel should be black-green. LOL, Mark Rosewater, etc., etc. And the 4/4 flyer, when the card is dead, is nice and constructed. And then a 4/4 flyer for 5 with Vigilance is really good and limited. So this card's very, very good. Lockets or whatever. High Alert is the... yeah, it's not really super excited about that. Lawmage's Binding seems very good. Just a good, solid removal spell. It's Arrest to Flash. It's nice. Sphinx of New Prov seems really good. I think this card's fantastic and constructed playable. I don't know what deck wants it, but this card is big, hits hard, blocks well, and is very taxing to kill. So I like it. Sphinx's Insight, not so exciting. I love me a Inspiration variant, but this one's pretty mopey. Knight, 2/5 Vigilance unblockable. It's pretty good. This card's very, very good. Just a bear with Afterlife. Like, this is like the bread and butter limited card. Just bear with very good upside. It's very, very good. Bellhaunt, not as good as the other CC, or XXYY cards, but still very good. Grasping Thrall seems pretty good. 3/3 flyer with good upside. Night of the Last Breath. This card's a little expensive. It is pretty powerful, but it is pretty expensive too. Hacrobat. I like this card a lot, actually. Don't think we're playing Rakdos, but this card's good. Locket. We got Goblin's fine. Spellbreaker is very good, obviously. Sunder Shaman's very good too. It's hard to cast, but Rumble Slinger. Applied Biomancy. This is creature gets +1/+1, or bounce a creature. Card's pretty good. It's not too bad. This card's really good. Like, what a limited card. 2/3 flyer for 3 is already great, and it can become a 3/4 flyer also. Very good limited card. Sharkdo Crab, another good limited card. Just a 4/4 for 4 is great, and then has other abilities as well. Zygana is great. Hydroid Krasis is great. Screaming Shield. We got a Gate Colossus too, so maybe we'll be playing Gates in limited here too. So it's one or both. Yeah, it seems very good. We got a Hallowed Fountain. We got some Guild Gates, Orzhov, 3 Rakdos, 1 Gruul, 1 Simic, and 1 Gateway Plaza. This is a very interesting pool. We're currently at Diamond 4 for Bronze to Mythic later. Alright? So, Simic cards are insane. So, our blue and green cards, let's look at them a little more closely. They're great, and they're fine. Skitter Eel's fine. Chillbringer's fine. Not a lot of early drops, honestly, in blue. Fairy Duelist is, like, okay. It's not really. It's like, I feel like it's good if you have a lot of cheap creatures. You attack with your bear, they block with their bear, you shrink their bear. That's pretty good. And our green cards, we have Incubation Druid, Titanic Brawl. Gatebreaker Ram, as long as you have 1 gate, this card's pretty good. This is a confusing build. Our Simic cards are very good. Like our Simic, we could be like blue-white, splashing Simic. That would give us access to some early creatures. Like Imprisoned Orator's pretty good, as far as bears go. Ministrant's good. Forbidding Spirit's fine. So maybe we can be blue. What's our mana though? We have a Simic Guildgate, a Gateway Plaza, and a Hallowed Fountain. So we have a couple of ways to do that. And then we'd splash like all the good Simic cards. Yeah, Bant is looking reasonable. We definitely want to play our Simic card. So what I was saying earlier, this is the really important thing about sealed. All right, if you take one thing away from this video or stream, this is what you got to take away. All right, everyone, listen, class, pay attention. When you're building your sealed deck, I want you to think about it like this. I want you to think about it like you're going to go through your pool and you're going to assign every single card a point value from 1 to 10, right? So a card like Prowling Caracal, it's like a 3 or a 4. You know, it's fine. It's not great. You'll play it. You don't always want to play it. It's not very exciting. It's a playable card. You know, and say a card like, we'll say, you know, Law Mage's Binding. This is like a 6 or a 7. Good solid removal spell. Pretty good. Not out of this world insane, but very, very good. Maybe even closer to an 8, honestly. You know, and then you have a card like Hydroid Krasis, which is closer to like an 8 or a 9. This is like a really powerful card, right? So your goal when you're building your sealed deck, we're not going to go through and give every card a number, but we're going to kind of just, you know, philosophically look at it like that. Your goal when you're building your sealed deck is to put as many points as you can into your deck while still having a functional curve and mana base. So the more high number cards you can play, more points you have, obviously. So we have, you know, if we're playing all of our 9s and 8s, our score is going to be higher than if we're playing a deck full of like 6s, you know? So that's kind of your goal, is to maximize to your pool, to maximize all your cards. So we're going to try and do that, because a lot of our cards our good cards are Simic. We do have some gate cards. It's possible we could go, I only have 3. Problem is a lot of our gates are off of our colors. If we had like 3 Azorius Guild gates or something, we could probably play the Colossus, maybe splash the Gates Ablaze. The card is really, really good. We could still splash it, honestly. Off of a Gruul Guild gate, a Gateway Plaza. That's really it, unfortunately. We didn't get like the 1 mana search for a Gator basic. So, alright, let's build blue-white and let's splash green. So let's start there. So we're gonna go Double Bear. I don't know if we want Caracal or not. I want the Judgment. We want the Ministrant. I don't know if Forbidding Spirit is castable. Might just be too hard to cast. 10th District Veteran. This card seems fine. It's not really great. Slime Bind is also okay. It's not great. Coral Commando, not really great. Cynic Warrior's fine. Ooh, I have 3 of these? Jeez, that's a lot of Cynic Warriors. I don't mind these at all. Just good blockers, buy us time for our bombs. How do you assign points? Just look at the card. You're rating it from 1 to 10. So a card like Exposed to Daylight, this is like a 1 or a 2. You really don't want it in your deck. It's more of a sideboard card. It's not a card you're very interested in. You know, it's just like a card, or a card like the Pegasus. This card mostly has some sort of synergy. Like there's no mentor or anything. This card's just not very good. We just don't really want it in our deck very often. So this is a lower level card. Whereas cards that are going to win you the game by themselves or are very well costed on rate are much higher. So like Groll Spellbreaker, this is like an 8. You know, this card's just really, really good. It's a 3/3 haste for 3 or a 4/4 for 3 as trample. That's really, really, really good. So you're looking for cards that are, you know, well appropriated towards well appropriated in reference to their mana cost. You know, are you getting what you paid for, kind of thing. All right, so Chillbringer's good. Eel's fine. This card's bad. All right. So let's look at, and then in green, if we're gonna be splashing green, we can't play Incubation Druid if we're splashing green. I guess this card's fine. It's not particularly great in our deck. I mean, it's a Brazen Scourge or a 4/4 trample, or it's a Loxodon Smite or a trample. Alright, well, we're going to play Warrant Warden. We're going to play Law Mage's Binding, Sphinx. Sphinx's Insight. I want a few of those. Azorius thingy. And then we're splashing. I don't want that many applied Biomancies. Smash the Flyer, the 4/4. Deck building needs work. 4/4. And the Krasis. off of Guildgate. Not ready to add lands yet. You need to chill out. I mean, Gateway Plaza is like a little awkward, but I have 2 of these. I have 2 Gateway Plaza. That changes things. Double Gateway Plaza means maybe we can actually play a gate-themed thing. Actually, hold on a second. What does this card do? Oh, whoops. Yeah, thank you. Is this card good in our deck? We have 3 Senate Couriers. That's really, really good. Maybe we just play this card. Is that insane? Yeah, maybe. This is the kind of card that's kind of a trap and sealed though, because like, so we're gonna put a bunch of 1/4s in our deck, and if we don't draw this card, our deck's full of 1/4s. So the fact that we're already playing these, we're not trying to force it, makes this card kind of reasonable. I mean, the fact that we have 3 Serra Angels in our deck with High Alert is pretty cool. And then I agree, it might also push us to play the Pegasus. We have 2 Pegasus. All right, maybe we're building a pretty cool deck here. So maybe let's look back here. 2 Pegasus. Now I'm less interested in this card. It's just not. We just have other 3s. I'm also. I don't think we just need to splash this card either. It's not really a good splash. We're just gonna splash for Sharkdo Crab, Zagana, and Krasis. Let's go with this card too. Jeez. Chillbringer. Maybe we cut like a Sphinx's Insight. Skitter Eel. Oh, I already have the land. This gets counting the lands too. Okay, never mind. We can add more stuff. Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, Pegasus is like an okay blocker. Then it might just turn on. Maybe 1 Veteran's fine. Duelist is not good enough. I don't think that card's great. I think if you're trading bears, that card seems good. Do I even want to play the Humongulus? I don't think we do. Like, I think playing Humongulus is too. It's like we're playing the Pegasus because we're playing High Alert, but I'm not sad to be playing Pegasus. I don't want this random 5-drop in my deck though. So I kind of like these Sphinx's Insights, honestly. Drake is my pre-release. I have not seen any of these cards before. So, Hollow Fountain's in there. So now we're at 26. 25, 24, 23. It's 20. This is 22 cards. Maybe we just splash the Aeromonculus. I mean, right now we're gonna play 1 forest. So we have 4 green sources. I do not want to have too many green cards in my deck. It's possible that the 3rd Sphinx is. I don't know how good Sphinx's Insight is. I could just put a second veteran. I don't think lockets are very good. I should just play the Forbidden Spirit. We can cast it. It's fun. All right, so 7. And we're gonna add some. So this is our deck right now. We have 2 Pegasus, 2 Orators, Judgments. We have this is way over here. We have 4 2-drops in our removal spell, and we have a bunch of 3-drops, which is good. Our curve seems reasonable. Skitter Eel does not seem very great. Maybe we should cut the Skitter Eel for the hexproof creature. Sharkdo Crab, Zagana. Our Zagana is not great because we're not going to have too many creatures with counters on them, but it's still a 4/4 adapt. Turns into an 8/8 trample, was pretty good. So, and then of course Krasis is obviously great. So, Slimebind is okay. All right, we're gonna play the Humongulus. We'll just go all in on this stupid thing. Alright, no, there's no good mono green cards to splash. I mean, Gatebreaker Ram, we only have 3 gates. Pathetic Brawl's okay, but Skitter Eels was very good for you? Okay. Alright. If we're saying the eel is good, I'll try the eel. Eel over Homunculus. Then we have, what is this, 27? So we're going to add some lands. I think 1 forest is tenable. And then we have, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably an even split. I'd be a little more interested in plains over... Oh, we have Simic Guildgate, and we have Hollow Fountain, so we have an equal split on... That's 40. I wouldn't mind 1 more white land. Yeah, I think we can do 1 more white land. Our blue cards are a little more later in the game. I'm gonna have a little more white early for my early drops. Alright, I'm cool with this. So, deck seems cool. That's the deck. And can I export it? No. So unfortunately I can't put it on Stream Decker. Sorry about that. Let's play. 2 blue duels? I only have 1 blue duel, right? Was one Simic gate? High alert will probably be good. Look at that. Look at that mana base. Perfect. Good blockers, 3/3, card draw. This is a excellent sealed deckhand. Let's go. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. We are playing our pre-release. This is a pre-release prep. My first time playing the set. That card's pretty good. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I think I have... Is that working? I don't know. I tried to set up the, that sucks, we drew a tap land. The deck master thing, I don't think I have it set up yet, though. So we'll do it next time. Alright, Ministrant. Hero Precinct 1 is pretty good. Alright. Pushing through. Very powerful. Thankfully, Ministrant of Obligation is a fantastic blocker. Oh, Valley, Turbo Fog's definitely good. I just didn't play it on Wednesday. I was just going over the 10 decks that I played on Wednesday. Lyric! 5 months. You awesome.
Time, please.
I mean, this is a pretty easy block. I assume they have a trick here or something, but I'm... Or not. Alright, that seems like a really good trade for us. I would say 2 1/1 flyers are worth 3 mana. So, getting to kill their creature, their good creature, at that is pretty good. If they have a trick, whatever, we still get our flyers, so... Just casting Lingering Souls, you know? Undercity Scavenger. Well, they're going to feel real dumb when I warrant Warden that. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Normally unlimited, I think you'd be more pressed to want the Serra Angel, but that was just a straight 2 for 1. We got the creature they sacrificed and the creature itself. Drill Bit? Sure. My hand's great, so I'm not too worried about that. You can play a 3/3. You can draw some cards. You can play a Forbidding Spirit. We have a great flyer. Alright, Sphinx is gone. We're gonna play Skitter Eel here. Let's attack first. PogChamp! Reptar! New sub, what's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Revival's pretty bad. Card's just not very good. Fortunately. It was my preview card for cool stuff. But the card's just pretty bad. Like, the 2 mana reanimate a small thing, like, you're not really gaining much by it, and you're losing a lot if there's just no creatures in your graveyard, you know? Alright, Scavenger's back to 3/3. Don't care. Adapting at instant speed is gas. So we get to just slam here, and if they block, we adapt. Our next game is very good. Gross. I mean, there is a Wrath of God in this set, right? Like an actual Wrath of God in Orzhov colors. So maybe we just hold the... it's the bear, whatever. We have a card draw spell and a 3/3. So... you got it. Alright, so we're getting in for a lot. We're going to Sphinx's Insight. I don't want to play any more creatures. And let's just attack. Eat. If they block a 2/2, they go to 2. Maybe just slam. Yeah. They could block a 2/2 and just eat it, but then they go to 2 and they're just dead on board to flyers, so alright, this is fine by me. Trade a 2/2 for a lot of damage there. We get to draw some cards. Gain some life. Our hand's insane. Everything's coming up Millhouse. 1-0. Cool. And we get a card. Ooh, what could it be? A Recollect. Alright, 1-0. It is called Gates Ablaze, yes. You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. This is our pre-release preparation league. My first pantaloons. Je voudrais un pantaloons. My first foray into the sealed format. Obviously, we have pre-releases coming up, which is pretty fun. I'll be doing a little Bronze to Mythic after this, but wanted to get at least one pre-release in. Like I said, my 8-year-old John is getting his DCI card this weekend. I don't think he's ready to play anything by himself yet. We're going to find a pre-release that has 2 HG and get him rolling with a DCI card. Should be pretty fun. Alright, well... so we can play the Spirit or the Ministrant of Obligation. Spirit, obviously, the trigger won't do anything this turn. I guess it would stop like a Haster, like a Riot creature, but it could just block that anyway. I kind of want to play the Ministrant now. So if we draw lands, we can go Eel into Chillbringer. And then if we're in a racing scenario later, we can use the Spirit's ability to propaganda them for a turn. Pop it, block it. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. Turns out our colors, it's not ideal, but now we're just going to play the thing as a 3/3, which is fine. Just build our board. Now we got like Skitter EO, we draw a land, we have Chillbringer, we can draw some cards, we have a removal spell. Everything's pretty good here. We have 2 high quality creatures in play. Guardian Project. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, you draw a card. So a slow card advantage enchantment, and they're pretty far behind at this point, honestly, because they have not committed anything to the board yet that actually matters. We're gonna hold the Chillbringer and play the Skitter Eel and play a tap land. Whatever they play, we're gonna tap and probably destroy them, honestly. So yeah, this would be good if they weren't so behind on board. Absolutely. All right, so they're playing a Riot creature. Oh yeah, I want a riot. Bow, 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 wow, no, 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 no. I saw the man get the beat down, took his money and his wallet. Anyone? Rancid? Want a riot? If I start a riot, I'm gonna get protection. Cause I'm a kid who's got a lot of problems. If I throw a brick, maybe the brick will go and solve them. Yeah, yeah, I want a riot. Bow, 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 bow. Raise your hand in chat if you're a Rancid fan. This game was close. Savage Smash. Sure. Now what? Thrash. Alright. Still dead on board. So, fortunately, all of their removal spells require them to have a creature in play, and they didn't play a creature until turn 5. So, Deckmaster is... I think I might have it working, but it's not working yet. So I apologize for that, but I think I have it working. I just got to get it completely set up. So, you like my stream because of a lack of music. Okay. This hand plays. It's not great, but it plays. Rancid? Rancid? Cost required. I like that little extra. Hey, idiot, don't play this card. I like Arena. Arena's cool. So we'll decide if we're playing a 2-drop on turn 2 or just playing the Plaza. It's probably just the Plaza, honestly. I'd rather make our higher drops than play a 1-3. Yeah, just the Plaza. It's a new article on Stand Up. Absolutely. Check it out. I'll bump it one more time. This is not me shilling. I've been asked this both times. Check out my article on CoolStuffInc.com. All about the 10 decks that I played on stream on Wednesday. Alright, check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. Links in chat. All 10 decks I played. All 10 decks. Every single one of them. That's right. Keep going. Keep going. All of them. Alright? Alright, so what are we playing here? Ministrant, Veteran, or Courier. There's Ministrant, I think. It's the card I want to trade off the most, so. Op Ivy. Whoa, children of the crowd. Whoa, children of the crowd. Sharkdo Crab. Alright, so pretty good card. 2/3 flyer, kind of brick walls us a little bit. We could play Zagana. That's stupid. There's a 4/4 anyway. Let's play this the Sharkdo Crab here. And we can maybe adapt it and then play the Zagana and draw a card. That stuff going on. Vault. I love playing music on my stream. I just, when I'm recording YouTube videos, that I can't. I also have the best music. I also have the best music taste of any person on Twitch, so that makes it a little better too. You know, when you're, I'm just born this way. I am a goober. I can't really help it. All right, so we can adapt here, tap this, and it won't untap next turn. That's pretty good. We have to attack for 7 and then set up for next turn, drawing card off Zagana. I like that. Name my top 3 bands. I mean, I like such a wide variety of things and genres. My favorite band is Glassjaw. They're a post-hardcore band from Long Island. Really like instrumental post-rock stuff. I like hip-hop stuff. I tend to like. I don't really like a specific genre. I tend to like the bands in genres that jump out at me. You know, ska, hip hop, punk, hardcore, post rock, indie, whatever it is. Like my iTunes is quite varied. So okay, they have 5 mana here and 4 cards in hand, which makes me a little wary to cast a good card lest they get countered. I don't have a set very well. I think we're going to start by attacking and see what happens. I mean, I play music on stream when I'm not recording videos. I would say about 20 to 30% of the time, I have music playing on the stream. Alright, they're going to turn my thing into a frog, which really isn't that bad. It does remove the ability for us to draw a card off Zagana, which sucks a little bit, but it's just really not that bad. We could Chillbringer here and keep this Aeromonculus tapped, and just smash it again next turn. You could play, I mean, playing 2 smaller creatures doesn't even seem good. We're only getting half the effect of Chillbringer because the creature's already tapped, but I think that's kind of fine. Yeah, it's also just like better mana curve. We draw a land extra, we can go Zagana and the 2-drop, so this is fine. We'll keep the Aeromonculus tapped and say go. Now we have 8 power of good attacks. I mean, Zagana doesn't really matter that much yet. Alright, Spider's pretty annoying, so that's fine. So we can grind a bit here. We can Zagana and then threaten to adapt it next turn if we draw a land. Just an 8/8 trample. So ideally they were not going to play a good blocker that turn. They did. So Spider can block our flyer too, which is really annoying. So it's fine. You know, Chillbringering, we didn't waste our Chillbringer. It's still in play. It's a 3/3. So Mammoth Spider's a big mama. Alright. It's going to be hard to draw a card off Zagana. I'll just play the Zagana and set up for an 8/8 next turn. It's a big spider. Big spider. Do 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 do. Shelob. 1. What's up, my friend?
Hey Jim, you have any thoughts on Artifact?
Yeah, it's really, really confusing, and I'm not interested at all. I think it's kind of funny how hard that game has crashed. Alright, so they once again have left up mana. So I'm not really interested in just, like, pumping this. They have a bounce spell. It's a huge tempo blowout. I'm just going to play more stuff. I'm going to play the Orator and the Veteran, I think. None of our creatures can attack effectively anyway, so I'm fine just kind of like building a board and chilling. But yeah, I took one look at Artifact, and it just looked so confusing, I just wasn't interested at all. And like, I play games for a living, so kind of damning. That game is really, really crashed hard. Someone was saying on Twitter how like, that game would be a really, really good study in a business class of like, how not to release a game because it had so much hype going into it. People were like paying hundreds of dollars for beta keys and stuff, and now like literally nobody's playing. So, all right, now I feel okay with this. I think it's still the bounce spell. So I could fire him with Zagana. They block. I pump. They bounce. It's not that bad, honestly, because the board's pretty locked up. We could play like double courier this turn and wait 1 turn. Bounce spell costs 2, right? Isn't it a blue and a green? It's like +1/+1 or bounce. Yeah, just do it, whatever. What's the worst that can happen, you know? Adapt 4. Oh, paying for beta keys is not like a uncommon thing. They're not blocking. Maybe I just deal 4 and play 2 more things. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. If I pump and they bounce, it's pretty bad. Just deal 4. Dealing 4 is a nice prize, you know. And just play both of these. And if I draw the door and the siege tower enchantment, whew, we're doing it then. This card's good. It's a good little bear. Gain some life. I like it. Simic Locket. Yeah. I'm about to put you fools on high alert. Each creature you control assigns damage equal to its toughness or its power. Alright. Alert! Red alert! Alright, so we're going to attack with a lot of things. 4/4, 4/4. That's probably it, actually. We could just swing, like, pretty all out. Send in, like, the 3/3s also. I don't want to send in a Zagana because it's too good as a trampler. Maybe I guess the veteran untaps other than that. They're all 3/3s. You know what? Yeah, I'll just shove. We have another 3/3 flyer. So now we attack. Untap a 4/4. Doesn't really matter. Now, like, their blocks are really awkward. Unless they have a trick. Because they could eat my 3/3s, but they take 1,000,000 damage in the air. Order blockers for the Frog Lizard. Alright, I want to kill the Brush Strider, so... Oh, they block 2 on that. They have the bounce spell? That would suck. No? I've seen better blocks, but... Maybe it's a misclick? I don't know. Whatever. We got a card! Ooh, Ravnica Azorius Renegade. 2-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Let's go. It's pre-release, you know? No one knows what they're doing. Alright, that wasn't very good. Keep. Father, dear hands, I commend your spirits. Father, dear hands, I will you forsaken me. The harmony of that song is so good. That's a good song. That's a really good song. Alright. Pretty annoying, but it's fine. We get some good blockers and stuff. Spirit's kind of nice too, honestly. Yeah, the harmony of that song is unreal. I feel like disliking System of a Down is like kind of hip. Because they're like, you know, pretty popular, like kind of heavy, but kind of like not. So I'd say that like disliking them is like kind of like a hip thing to do. But that's a good album. That's a really good song. The harmony, because their first album was like fine, and then the second that album, they just all the harmony stuff that the backup or the guitar player does is just so good and adds such a good element. So, if at any point in time I can't play Magic anymore, please try and be a musician. Well, I'm in a band, or I was in a band called Teach Me Human, but all right. So they took my Sharkdo Crab. We can Orator here. I'm sorry, Spirit here. We can Senate Core. Nothing blocks this Death Toucher. This doesn't really matter that much, honestly. Spirit puts the most power in play as far as like attackers go. In your heart forsaken me. In your heart forsaken me. Just Harmony's so good. We're currently Diamond in Bronze to Mythic. We'll be doing some more work on that today. Can I play Teach Me Human on stream because it's my own music? No, because it'll still get copyright flagged, and then I have to prove to them that it is my music. So it's not worth the hassle. Alright. I think we're just playing a 1-4 and playing a tap land. We could play untap land and play Skitter Eel, but like we're not really getting through on the ground effectively at the moment. And we could playing orders doesn't make sense really. Yeah, I'll just play this since they go. Yeah, I mean, they can deal 1 to us. It's fine. If they have some sort of, like, spectacle effect, it's kind of annoying, but I don't think I want to trade a 3-3 for the 1-2. Alright, let's see here. So we have... I don't mind Orator into Courier. Keep building our board. Skitter Eel's not doing much on the ground right now. It's the most mana-efficient play. I'm pretty happy with all that. What's up, Doctor? I can't figure out how to export my sealed deck from Arena, so there's no deck list. Deal with it. I like this card. Impassioned Orator. I will trade the Orator for the Twilight Panther, though, if given the option. Alright, I'm gonna block. Ooh, hello. That's an interesting attack. I mean, we're gonna block. I don't know why. If they have a trick, they wouldn't attack with the vampire. I guess they can't. They don't have 2 tricks. So I don't mind trading my spirit for their trick. It's pretty good for us. Your goal in limited is to make them use their removal spells and their tricks on your lesser creatures. Like they traded a card for a 3/3. And look at the board now. Now it's 2 1/4s versus their crap. And I have a card draw spell, another creature. Everything here is pretty good. Hyperspin, what's up, my friend? Could draw 2 here or just play the eel. Eel's fine. I don't mind the eel. We can also have vigilance and attack. Attack with both? I think I leave. I'm gonna leave this one back. If they can kill the untapped Courier, they attack for a lot, so this is fine. Not really in a huge rush here. I have card draw. My deck's very powerful. This card's good. Orator, sure. So like this is kind of what I was saying earlier. It looks like our opponent is playing mostly. Every card they've played so far is like a 5. You know, they're all fine. Nothing here has really been that exciting. And your goal is to make sure your deck your sealed deck has powerful cards in it. You can't just play a bunch of 2/2s and 3/1s and stuff and like hope to beat your opponent's deck. All right, we're gonna Sphinx his Insight and see what we draw. Land Insight. That's pretty cool. And then I'm just gonna play the Veterans as they go. I'm gonna leave back both Senate Couriers. Again, we're not really in a rush. We are ahead on cards. We're ahead on mana. We have a card draw spell in our hand. We have a 5/5 next turn. And we have plenty of excellent cards in our deck. Impassioned Orator. I'm just going to draw 2 again. The bear doesn't really matter. I want to get to my good cards. Chillbringer. Alright. Chillbringer is pretty cool. Alright. I suppose I don't mind trading Veteran with some they have in play. So let's play land. Let's give Vigilance. And let's attack with everything. It's not the 3/3. And then just untap the non-Vigilance. Sure. Next turn we have a good flyer. We got a 5/5. We have the board. Things are going pretty good here. Now I have Chop Suey stuck on my head. This card's good. This is a nice, high quality, powerful card. Good thing we're going to make it chilly. Is it chilly in here? Alright, we're going to play Chillbringer. We're going to tap this. We're going to smash. And we're going to lead back the Eel as a 5/5 on defense. Now I don't think we're going to play the Pegasus. We're just going to lead back the activation on the Eel. Whew. That card's a common? Oh, that card was an uncommon. Wow, alright. That's pretty good. Like I said, a very good card in Sealed. Just big, powerful, trades off, card advantage. This is sketchy. Cost 3 to adapt, right? It's a pre-release mistake here. Looks like a pre-release mistake. Yeah. It's a oh boy. Oh. Alright, it's a 4/8. You have to cast this for a lot. I'm just gonna cast it and see what happens. X is 6. Yeah. You draw 3, game 3, right? Oh yeah, slimy. I like the slimies. Alright, flyer, flyer, flyer. The 5/5 would just trade with their 5/5, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, it's good. This card is sweet. It's like Sphinx's Rev with a 6/6 flying trample body on it. It's pretty good. Watchful Giant. People will draw our cool Dora and the Siege Tower card. No, but that card is also good. Alright. Just gonna make a bunch of flyers. Just fly with, we'll just attack with our flyers and make more flyers. I could have given Vigilance there. I have enough mana to do that. 5/2/2. No, I should play everything. Flyer, flyer, flyer. Newsflash. Flying is good and limited. In case you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? They could have the Wrath of God. So we could, like, not cast this Warrant Warden. Yeah, just hold it. We have Leave Lethal. We don't need to cast this. Sure. They pump the team. And then what? I care because... Well, the truth is I don't really care because there's dead on board. Just, all I have to do is not die. Taking 12, 50, 40, like some sort of like global pump spell on this. I mean, I have a Warrant Warden too, so... Whatever, there's dead. Dead! I'm looking forward to doing Bronze to Mythic Limited next. I feel like I have a much bigger edge in Limited. Alright, we have 4 wins already. We're 4-0. Like I said, we're doing some more Bronze to Mythic Constructed later. I'm currently Diamond 4. We gotta finish that one up. When angels deserve to die. Hand's great. Put it on the table. Put it on the table. Put it on the table. Why'd you put it on the table? You wanted to. Why'd you put it on the table, table? Saw some YouTube video that was like just that song, but they replaced everywhere with table. It's pretty funny. Alright. Ministrant's great. Burning Tree Vandal. 3/2. Whenever it attacks, discard a card. If you do, you may draw a card. That's great. So our Ministry of Obligations blocks that really well. Yeah, just play Skitter Eel here. I'm not going to attack with my Ministrant. I could, but I'm not going to block Skitter Eel here, so just defer them. What guild is everyone picking for their pre-release? I haven't decided yet. I don't know how the 2HG pre-release works anyway. It's just a 5/2 for 4. I suppose that's a magic card. I'm gonna tap the 5/2, I guess. And just smash. Sure. Okay. Card's good. District Veteran Core, so a little awkward on the curve skis here, but we're flying in, doing stuff. We're gonna play the Veteran, so if they kill this, I can still trade with the Spike Wheel Acrobat. You can't let these 5/2s hit you too many times, you know. Excuse me. Why'd you put it on the table? Well, pre-releases tonight if you're an insane person who does midnight pre-releases. I think you're insane. But if that's your life, you live your life, alright? We gotta keep or mulligan on midnight pre-releases. In chat, let's see, keep or mulligan midnight pre-releases. Talk to me. Alright, I mean, kind of a trick here, obviously, but keep or mulligan midnight pre-releases. That's a really good trade for us. Hard mulligan for me. Oh my god, that's brutal. We got Goblin Chain Whirler. Brutal. Alright, this thing gets big for like a bajillion mana. We're 15, they're at 11. And we get the Slam Jam here and untap something. The question is, do we want to Insight or cast one Courier? I kind of want to Insight, honestly. So just Slam. We'll untap our Chillbringer. Sphinx's Insight, gain 2, draw 2. Alright. It's not ideal, but we have, you know, multiple 1/4s to play next turn. We have 2 turns lethal in the air. You can blockers. Like, midnight pre-releases, I hit round 2, it's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, holy god, put a bullet in my brain. Like, I'd much rather just like get a good night's sleep and then go on Saturday and have a nice pre-release. That's just me. Everyone's got to live their life, you know? So, we just take this. It's fun. Knights runs the Iron Man challenge, 5 pre-releases in a row starting at midnight. Yeah, well, I'm not 19 years old anymore, unfortunately, so I don't have the ability to do that. I used to play midnight pre-releases when I was like, 21. But what the hell is this thing? When Rumbling Ruin enters the battlefield, count the number of counters on creatures you control. Creatures your opponents control, a power less than or equal that number can't block this turn. So it is a 6/6 for 6. Alright. I mean, they are dead next turn, so as long as we don't die, we should be able to not die here. It's some birdies. Gonna make some blocks and kill them next turn. I might just block the 6/6 and make sure I have, even if they can kill a flyer. That's a card. Oh, yeah. I wanna riot. This is fun. 4, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I guess if they have the Spectacle Lightning Bolt, they kill us. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, whatever. Yeah, just block here. This thing can block and not die, so. They figured it out before we did. We're alive and they're dead. I got a card and a booster pack. Pitless Plunderer. Want to open a boosty? Everyone loves opening boosties. Ooh, that card's good. Survey says Judith. Alright, what are we? We're playing Constructed. Playing this sealed deck thing. We're like 5-0 right now. Let's keep rolling here. Judith for goblins. It's true. Goblin deck is cool. Goblin deck is sweet. Reminder, everyone, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow on there. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more great content. Amaz, nice. Streamer Showdown. Let's go. Simic Guildgate. Ooh. Sounds fun. So make sure you hit that follow button, of course. I have no idea what guild is the best choice for the pre-release. This is my first time playing the set, so it's little gutter bones. We draw planes here. Our curve is pretty good. Menace and Pump. We drew planes. Nice. So Courier blocks gutter bones nicely. Yeah, Maz is sweet. Of course, a Maz team with my Team BCW teammates, Tan and Grace and Brian DeCandio for the Pro Tour, which is pretty cool. Showbringer's nice, too. It's fun. Sphinx it up. And no attacks. I think this card's really good. Alright, attacks. I'm gonna block. They get to loot. It's fine, but we're pretty far ahead in the air here. Death Touch? Sure. I'm totally cool with that. Plague White. It is flanking. Raise your hand, chat, if you remember flanking. So we're going to Chillbringer the Vandal and get in. Next turn we can draw cards, we can kill something. So, no blocks here. This is fine. Taking 3, they could pump this thing, but it's not too bad. What is this card? Ill-Gotten Inheritance. At the end of your upkeep, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. And you can sacrifice it to deal 4 and gain 4 life. Alright, that's a card, I guess. That's a really good draw. Warrant Warden. That's actually great. Because now we can block something. It doesn't actually matter. Ideally, we could block this thing and make them pump it, and then Azorius Charm it, but that's not going to happen. So we just get to slam. Insight, gain 2. We'll just warrant something. We already have the air. We have 14 damage in the air. Suppose he could play a Sarah Angel. This is going to untap next turn too, though.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, let's just smash. I think I want a Azorius Charm, so... Sphinx's Insight. It's pretty good, too. Could just use this now on the Vandal, honestly. 2, 2, 3. Blocks that well. Yeah, we'll just kill this now. So they can't, like, pump spell or something. I don't have a cards in my set that well, so just play it safe here. We lose, they gain. This blocks Gutterbones. Next turn we have Binding and Warrant. So no blocks. We're effectively, at a lower level. Exile power creature 3 less. Sure, that's fine. What is this card? Whenever it's blocked, deal 1 damage. That's pretty good. Hydroid Crisis. Hello. That's really good. Maybe we'll just play that instead. So options here are Plaza plus Warden and Binding. So you're binding the Rustabout. We Azorius Charm the Trumpeter, take 2 off the white, and then next turn play Krasis. We draw a land, we get to play it for even more. Yeah, I like that. So let's tack. Let's play this Gateway Plaza. Whenever it was blocked. Sure. Can't attack or block. It's activated blows can't be activated. So we're gonna play this on 3-2. Ideally, they're gonna pump the Trumpeter, and we're gonna Azorius Charm it. So. Article's already up, friends. CoolStuffInc.com. Just go to the site and check it out. The sun's getting a little wild over here. Alright, so we have no blocks. Ship that one away. And that should probably do it for the game, I would think, with our Krasis gaining life next turn. And then drew another one? Sure. Right, we didn't draw a land, unfortunately, but this card's so good. Then we're casting this for X equals 4. One on 5? Yeah. I guess that's not... This card's weird. Alright, so we're going to block here and here. It should have been 5, obviously. I just forgot how the card works. In my mind, it only works in even numbered increments or whatever. And that's not how it actually works, but whatever. Card's confusing to me. Oh, sweet. We're 6-0, going for 7-0. When does drafted arena? Not sure. Not sure. Shattered Weasel. Right. It feels like it's blue green XX, not blue green X. So I just think of it. It has to be in in multiples of 2. It's not actually how the card works, but in the shortcut I make in my mind, that's how it works. Okay. This hand's pretty sketch. On the draw, I'd be happier about it, but I think our deck's really good, and it's not worth keeping this hand. 3 4s and a 5, 1/2 drop. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I think that if we are on the draw, I might keep, but we need to draw running lands for this hand to work, so I'm going to send mulligan. Obviously. This I'm going to keep. We have a 2-drop and a removal spell, and then a really good blocking 3-drop. Yeah, I'm going to keep. We have a Scry. We find 1 land, it can buy a lot of time with these 2 cards. And then we find another land, this card buys a lot of time too. I don't want to go to 5. God, we're good. What's up, Kios? Kios. How's it going, my friend? Welcome. Oh, pay 2. You're 6-0. Just don't lose 3 in a row. Don't tell me what I can't do, alright? Yeah, being like mulling to 5 on the play in sealed is pretty tough. So I'm pretty fine missing a land drop here. We have spells to cast, you know. I'd much rather have this hand than mulligan to 5 and just have like 4 lands in 1 spell and just flood and die and never do anything, you know. Sealed's not an exceptionally fast format. We'll have time to draw lands. Blood Mist Infiltrator. When it attacks, suffers that creature, and it gets unblockable. Alright. It's a card. Alright. Just say go here. Let's look to trade. Pretty creepy looking card. Trick, 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 please, trick, trick, no? Alright. Would have loved with the trick there, I can blow him out, but... Alright, the old bet. Alright, there's our land. There we go, now we're good. So, we're gonna play the Courier. Ministering can't affect this board at all. So... Again, we have plenty of gas in our hand, but just make sure we don't die. So, that's great. They're going to use a good removal spell on my crappy creature. I'm cool with that. Once again, as I said earlier, one of the important things about Limited is your goal is to try and make your opponent use their tricks and good removal spells on your bad creatures. Alright, so that makes sense. They drill bit. Because it's fun. You could just cast the drill bit for 3. You know, you don't have to spectacle your spectacle cards. Gateway Plaza. It plays. Card's good. Card's good. I'm gonna dump the Ministrant. I don't think it matters right now. Just the body seems irrelevant. That's pretty annoying. Actually, the Judgment's pretty bad. Oh, I can kill it and respond. No, I can't. I just dump the Judgment, honestly. Not thinking about it. Like, with this thing in play, it can't kill anything. You know? Yeah. Alright. Alright. I'm cool with Sharkdo Crab here. They have a good kill spell here. We could be in trouble, but... card's better than it looks. People like when they first saw this card are very like, eh. That card's no Crackling Drake, but this card's not bad. Jeez. Alright. Probably need a land here, I guess. Stop playing stuff! Ugh. Alright, we're in trouble. 2 5-drops and a kind of worthless 3-drop. Yeah, this hand didn't pan out great. They've had a pretty good hand. Their deck seems pretty good. Oh, that's the best card in the format. We're dead. This is probably the actual best rare and limited in the format. Just all my creatures shrink, all your creatures get bigger, and then every turn you make tokens. Yeah, that's part's pretty unbeatable. So, what are you gonna do? We have no answer to this card. They got us. They got us. All right, 6-1. Couldn't 7-0. Dream is dead. Long live the dream. Casteezy? Cost easy. Sounds great. Removal spell. This card's so good. Yeah, that 6-mana enchantment is completely busted. The Rakdos 6-mana enchantment is also busted. It's like it gets donated to them, and they have to make you either they either discard their hand or take a bunch of damage, or they make you have 5 zombies, and you can't choose the same one twice. That card's really good. Ooh. How gatey. Alright, so we drew a 3-drop, which is good. I'll draw planes. Like you draw planes, but... Captive Audience, that's the one.
Just wait longer.
I'm pretty sure it's 6 mana. Didn't draw land. Alright. Some gatey stuff going on here. There are a lot of good gate payoff cards, honestly. As you saw in our standard gates deck, which is on YouTube, if you missed it. Captive Audience is 7? That's worse than I thought it was, then. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep attacking, so... This card sacrifices to threaten something? Sure. When's the Snowpocalypse gonna be? I don't like Snowpocalypses. Yes, I think all of the Reclamation decks are very good. I have not started working on them yet. That card does seem busted. Plaza of Harmony. Blade Juggler. That's good. That is not a land. Super awkward. I mean, we're doing fine, but I don't think I attack with my. Maybe I would just trade the Veteran for the Blade Juggler. Seems fine. They gotta work on their programming for Arena. This should be untap another target tapped creature you control. So it automatically hits the one that's tapped. Goblin Chain Whirler. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright. Gonna leave back one Senate courier. Supposed to be a snowpocalypse tomorrow. They have a lot of lands in play. This card's really good for the gate deck. Radiant Fountain, Reflecting Pool, hybrid card. Goblin Chain Whirler. Alright, so they're going to skewer the critics for 5 on my flyer, which is fine. We have plenty of gas in our hand. They don't really have any good attacks. This card is good. I like this card. Holds the fort pretty well. Pokes in here and there for damage. I like it. I'm a fan. I think I like the Arbiter here. Just smash. Play Arbiter. Card seems good too, honestly. Yeah, snowpocalypse is not a good word. That is a bad word. It's a dirty word here. Snowpocalypse usually means that life gets difficult if you have to go anywhere or do anything. Hello. They're just like not doing anything. Like there's nothing I want to Chillbringer really, you know. I could Sphinx's Insight. Yeah. It's my first time playing the format. It seems cool. Alright. Vigilance. I didn't cast Chillbringer there because they could have removal spells. I don't know what they're doing, honestly. So we're way ahead on board. And just sitting back and drawing more cards and attacking and still having good blockers is a nice place to be. So I'm in no rush to get anywhere, you know? If they play some big dumb idiot now I can still tap it. Senate Griffin? Okay. It's not really the biggest dumb idiot, but it's a good target for Chillbringer, so... They're clearly missing green mana. It's fair. It's fair. Damn, that card is good. Alright. Hit him with the chill. This card's good for a common. Alright. I mean, this is going pretty well because I have all these good cards in my hand that I haven't cast yet, and I haven't needed to cast them because they're so flooded and just not doing anything. So, I'll take it. I will take it. Six of the lands they have in play can't cast this card. I respect that. I respect the heck out of that. Alright, so... It's still fine. We still present lethal. They're just dead. Yeah, we just... bombs away. If this fails, we have Skitter Eel, Summary Judgment, etc., etc. That's lethal. 7-1. Book it. Book it. Our deck seemed good. Only drew the Doran enchantment once. But claim our prize. We're rich. We're wealthy. Oh, no, I can't see my deck anymore. No, I was going to look at it again. Well, the deck was good. Doran Enchantment was actually pretty cool. The 1/4 flyers seemed good. 2/5 seemed good. Obviously, our rares were good. We did a good job maximizing our pool. We can't look at it again because it's gone now. But cool. So, if you're going to pre-release, just do exactly what I just did, and you'll be fine. Cool? Cool. I imagine they'll have draft history and things like that. You know, it's still a beta and stuff. We're going to open these packs because opening packs is fun. We got Pestilence Spirit. This card's actually really good, I think. Not really good as a stretch, but a good sideboard card for the burn deck. I like it. I'm an Azure fan, of course. That sounded gross. This card's not very good. But, alright, sweet. So, that's going to do it for the pre-release. And then I'm going to play some Bronze and Mythic after this. But if you're watching on YouTube, that's going to do it. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you get your sealed muscles working a little bit. Remember, you want to maximize your pool. Play as much of the power level as you can. Make sure all your cards are good on rate. You know, 4/4 for 4, good. You know, 1/4 for 4, not good. And then make sure you still have a decent mana curve and your colors work, and try and play as many of your good cards as you can. All right. So, YouTube folks, I'll see you fine folks soon. Good luck at your pre-release. The stream will continue, but YouTube video will not. So YouTube, make sure you follow, subscribe to the channel. It's not following. It's basically following, but it's not following. Whatever. What angels deserve to die.